What's up? Hey, YouTube family, it's me, your favorite uncle. I just say that, but I'm hoping to one day be your favorite uncle. I'm just calling myself that now because it says that. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna be that, I might as well be your favorite. Hugs and kisses. I have some candy somewhere. Oh, you know what else I got for you? If you come over right now, I have a beer for you. Don't mind if I open this one up for me right now, though. I'm just go ahead and do that. Is that okay? All right. I'm gonna do that, and then we'll come back and talk about this movie that I saw the other day. Am I talking low enough or high enough? Am I talking too low? I don't know what time it is, but my neighbors are trying to sleep. I got my microphone close to my face to try to make sure that everything that I say comes through. Hello, hello. This is good beer. I did a review of it one day. That's why I bought some more, because this is good beer. Thor Ragnarok. I wrote some notes here. Hang on. Yeah, so I went to see it last weekend with my mom, and we saw it in IMAX, and we had pretty damn good seats, like up high, where we can see the whole big ass 900-foot IMAX screen. And yeah, that's good. If you don't know, I'll give you a quick synopsis of the movie. It's about Thor. Spoiler alert. If I ever talk about movies, I'm just telling you right now, there's going to be spoilers. So if you're ever here for a movie review on my channel, I apologize. I'll try to be semi-vague about key points and stuff. Unless it's something that I believe will ruin something, then I won't go into it. But so, synopsis of this movie, spoiler alert, is Thor and Loki meet up with Odin, who is about to die. And Odin tells them that Thor has a sister, an older sister, who is played by Kate Blanchett. And she's crazy and super powerful, and she's coming to destroy everything and run shit and take over and murder a lot, and they had better be ready. Oh, and by the way, you can't be ready, she's too much for y'all. Bye, I'm out. And he just dies, and it's what? They're like, what? And then just as soon as he dies, boom, here she comes, like, oh yeah, I'm about to fuck y'all shit up. She comes in so fast and not messing around at all. And there's also this other giant, so anyway, wait, hold on. So the movie's called Thor Ragnarok. Okay, Ragnarok is actually a part of the Norse mythology, where it's an event where Asgard, the place where Thor and Odin and Loki and all the Asgardians live, gets destroyed, and it's the end of Asgard. That was a prophecy that apparently came true, and that's what happens in this movie. But there's a whole lot more. What else? Jeff Goldblum's in it. He plays a dude who has his own planet way off in the other corner of the universe from Asgard, where randomly space junk and people and ships and beings and stuff, just whenever they get lost and just go twirling through space, a lot of the time lost shit ends up on his planet. So it's basically a lost and found kind of situation. He runs that place. Thor and Loki end up there after a brief fight with Hela. Hela is Thor's older sister, played by Kate Blanchett. That's her name, Hela. They get into a quick fight. She just fucks them all up. and kicks them out of the Bifrost as they're like being, you know, beamed from one planet to another, and they're fighting while they're in the beam, and she just like uppercuts Thor, and he goes out of the beam, and she just like karate chops Loki, and he goes out of the beam, and they both end up on Jeff Goldblum's Lost and Found planet. That's all I'll say about the spoilers. That's the gist of the story. Oh, and the actual, but see, Hela, she's not coming to destroy Asgard. She's coming to take over Asgard and then use all the resources and everything to put her army back together to go and conquer everything. Okay, so she doesn't want to destroy Asgard. There's this giant red devil-looking demon dude named Thesis. Theme core. No, man. I don't know, something that starts with a T. Cerbus? Maybe it starts with an S. I don't know. So anyway, Thrakno, or Charlie, whatever this giant demon monster fire god asshole's name is the one who's prophesied to destroy Asgard. But when this movie starts, he's usually a gigantic terror flame monster dude. I guess Odin beat his ass at some point and stripped his power away or something, so he became little, like a man. Thor goes and cuts his head off, and that's enough of the spoilers. Anyway, so he's the one who wants to destroy Asgard, but he's like dead. Forget about all of the synopsis of the story. It's wizardry, it's magic and power and all kind of gods and just craziness. The Hulk's there too. I forgot to say that. The Hulk shows up on Jeff Goldblum's Lost and Found planet when Thor and Loki get there. See how fast that goes away? That's how you know it's delicious. Is the movie good? Yes, of course it's good. Number one, it's a Marvel movie. They haven't really shit the bed, in my opinion, at all on their movies so far. I liked all of them, at least to a certain degree. I haven't hated any of them. I mostly really liked most of them. Some of them were just bleh, which would be the first two Thor movies were just bleh. This one makes up for it. It's great. It's fantastic. Yes, it's worth the money to go see it. If you're even considering it, yes, you should go see it. Is it perfect? No. Here's what I like and what I don't like about it. I just want to mention that I use the Atom app, ATOM, and this is not a sponsored ad or anything. I just want to put this out there. I learned about it from Chris Sternum. There's a dude who does movie reviews named Chris. He's really famous. He's like one of the top dudes, I believe. I don't know. That dude, he had a sponsorship by the Atom app, and I heard him talk about it, and I downloaded the app, and I've been using it ever since. It's awesome. You open it up, and bam, wherever you're at, it shows you the closest movie theater to you and what they're playing. I mean, as soon as you open it, they send you free tickets, shit all the time, and like $5 off this and $5 off that, and it's like basically like one or two clicks in your tickets. You know, you get the barcode in your phone and all that shit. It's just, it makes it super quick and easy, and I love it. I think there's like $1 fee for using it or something like that, but I don't know. I don't even notice it. The app is awesome. So I'm just putting that out there. Instead of going on like AMC or Fandango website and going through all that shit, I just go on the Atom app and boop. I pick on the time, I pick my seat, I hit OK, and bam, it gives me my ticket. It's just that simple. And I love it. And it's just like the way that the app looks, the way that it navigates. It has like these dials and it's all colorful and beautiful and has like all the movie. It's dope. You should check it out. Anyway. My likes and dislikes about Thor Ragnarok. Probably my biggest like about this movie is Cate Blanchett. I loved the character of Hela. I love the way that she played it, with one exception, which I'm going to get to, which is basically my only dislike of the movie. But I thought she was perfect for the role. I love her voice. She's like just the perfect age. That you can hear like wisdom and like experience in her voice and like regalness or something. And that's a good looking woman. I've always found her to be very attractive. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. Cate Blanchett's fine as hell. To me, really good looking woman. Yeah. Anyway, something about her just being in that part with the outfit and just playing that evil bitch. It's a turn on. I thought she was perfect for it. She came in like all right, look. I mean, basically, I'm gonna murder all of you unless you decide to roll with me. Make a choice now. I don't have time. And like that's it. It's on. She just does not play at all. I love the character at all. Excuse me. I love the character. Loved it. She was my absolute favorite part of this movie. Yeah, she was the angel of death, not the angel of death, the queen of death or something. I think she said she was the goddess of death, so she can't die. Like at one point in one of the fight scenes that she was in, which are awesome. I mean, she rumbles. I love a warrior woman, evil or good, whatever. Something about a woman that just throws down. Like she came in and like hand-to-hand combated entire armies and dispatched them with ease, and it was awesome to see. And these blades are coming out everywhere. And she could, she was just too nice. But she got stabbed one time, like a sword straight through her back. She was like, wow. And I mean, so I guess she can't die. Like she felt it, but she was right back in it. After I don't even think she pulled it out. She just like walked away from it. It's nice. The fight scenes are awesome. It's great. Second thing I like, the movie was very, very funny, but that's also the problem that I have with the movie. I'll get to that in a minute. The movie was super funny. Everybody was laughing a lot. Yeah, it was fun. It was just a good time. It was a happy, not all happy. It was, people died and stuff, but the movie experience itself was just a good time. The whole theater was laughing at one point or another. There were laughs for everybody. What's that chick's name? She was in, is it Tessa Thompson? Cedric the Entertainer. I don't know. I'm bad with names. The light-skinned chick who was in Westworld, she was like the boss chick who was trying to do the takeover against Anthony Hopkins. Is it Tessa Thompson? It's something like, it might be like, it's like some country name. Tessa, or like Leanne, or Michelle Joe, something like that. I think it's Tessa. Anyway, she was awesome too. She was another warrior woman who definitely threw down, and she threw down against Hela. I mean, she got her ass beat, but she was fearless and awesome, and I really dug her in the movie a lot. And then, of course, like I said, Jeff Goldblum was in it. He's awesome. He's just super funny. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The Hulk is in it. Him and Thor fight, so you can see that in the trailer. It's a pretty good fight. The result of it was very surprising. The end of the fight, who won, very surprising. And that's all I'll say about that. I'm not going to spoil that for you, but it's definitely worth watching. And other than that, the movie's just good. It's well made, it's well written, it's well directed, it's visually stunning. It's the CG work and the acting from the humans tied in with it was flawless. Everything was great, except for just a couple things for me and my personal taste. Number one, the movie was too funny. The movie had too much happy, fun shit in it for me. For example, I didn't understand why they went with emo, teenage, not emo, but like they made Hulk like a teenager or like even just an adolescent. So like Banner turned into the Hulk and he stayed that way for 2 years or something. And so you're getting Hulk's whole personality most of the time for this movie. And he's like a kid. And I was like, what is this? Like, we've seen many Hulk movies already. And whenever we see Hulk act like Hulk, like you see his personality come through, it's not this like mopey kid. And I didn't understand that choice for him. It kind of didn't fit for me. It was funny, but I didn't really care for it. I also didn't care for Banner's half of that equation. All of a sudden, when Hulk does turn back into Banner, Banner is like this dopey goofball. And I was like, what's happening here? He's just like, oh, what are you talking about? I've been the Hulk for 2 years. I'm like, what? I have 7 PhDs. I didn't understand how it was that he like supposedly became this moron. Like he was still smart, but he just was like, oh. I was like, what's happening? I didn't like that. I didn't like what they did with Hulk or Banner's personalities. I didn't like one specific event. I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but I talked about it earlier. When Hulk and Loki were fighting Hela on the Bifrost beam as they're like being beamed from here to here, and then they got shot over here. Well, that's like one of only a few ways to go from point A to super far point B in the universe, excuse me. And the way and so when they got stranded over on this other planet, Thor and Loki, they were like, how the hell are we going to get back to Asgard? We need the Bifrost and we don't have it. It's gone or whatever. And Thor was like, oh, we'll just use that. And what he pointed at was like a collapsing star with a black hole in it or something. And he said it was like Einstein's Rosen bridge or whatever the technical term is for that or whatever it is. And which I guess makes sense. But my problem with it was they were like, we just need to get a spaceship and just fly through it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, so you can jump from one place to another great distances, but what in the hell made it go directly to Asgard? I understand you can use like temporal forces and you can use a black hole to fold space-time to jump like from here to there, but here to there can be here to anywhere. And they just flew through this thing and automatically ended up in Asgard. And I'm just like, okay, well, how did that happen? And it's nitpicking, but I'm like, that could have used a little bit of explanation, like a little bit. Like, come on. Like, you just go through a black hole and you automatically end up in Asgard and not the planet of the frost giants or Earth or anywhere else on that side of the universe. And other than that, I mean, basically, it's a good ass time. Oh, and what's the Idris Elba's character? What is his name? Yondu? No, that's the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy. Heimdall? Idris Elba. His character kind of sucked. I remember in like either the first or the second Thor movie, he was talking to somebody. It was Thor or Loki. It was Loki, I think. And Loki was like, I know about you. You've been rolling with Odin since like way back in the day, and you're probably almost just as strong as him. You could probably challenge him for the throne if you wanted to. And dude was like, I would never do that. But in this movie, and so I'm left thinking, oh wow, he's like an untapped badass. But in this movie, when all this shit's going down, you're thinking we're going to see him stand up and flex and get all crazy with it. But no, he just basically runs around shuttling people from here to there. Oh, hide, get down over there. And he stands over the sword, and he's like, he was about to get his ass beat by Hela's dog. I don't know, he just looked kind of weak, is what I'm saying. I really wanted to see him muscle up and join in the fight, but he never did. And so that was kind of disappointing. Other than that, Thor Ragnarok is a good time. I definitely want to see it again. There's a possibility that I might buy it because it's just good looking. It'll be great to watch at home with company, have on the TV, on the HDR, 4K Samsung. That'd be a good one for that in high def, definitely. So kudos to this. Who is this director's name? I had never heard of the director before, but I mean, he knocked it out of the park. Everybody was awesome in it. The writing was awesome. It looked awesome. You should go check it out. That's the end of this video. My beer's gone. I need another one. So I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Please share the video with everybody on your social media. All you have to do is hit share, and then Facebook or Twitter, and then everybody will know that you like the video and that you vouch for it, and then it helps me get more subscribers. Now I'm gonna go watch Planet of the Apes, the new one on Blu-ray, and I'll have a review for that tomorrow, so be on the lookout for it. Thanks again for coming. I love you the most. Stay tactical. Peace.
La 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 la.